Hey guys, Ninja Pro here. In today's video, we're going to look at something different. In the previous video, we have seen a demo on one of the previous Dell keyboard and mouse combinations. In today's video, we are going to compare it with a different model altogether. Even though they look very similar, I'll show you what makes them different to each other. The model in today's video is the Dell KM7321W, and let's gonna have a look what's the difference between this model and the previous model that I had shown you before. Let's go ahead and look at it now. Just like before, this keyboard comes with a 36-month battery guarantee. Essentially, it should last me about 3 years in order to use it. And have to say, using the previous model that I had before, I'm not disappointed with the battery at all. So from that point of view, it's totally worth it. Now let's go ahead and open up the box and see what's inside it. So looking at the container itself, and let's open it up. Here is the box, and as you can see, contains the inside of it. Very simple. The keyboard itself and the mouse. Let's go ahead. What else? And see what else is in there. Good thing is, Dell provides you for a AA battery. That's for your mouse, and 2 AAA batteries, which are for your keyboard. So let's put them there. What else is there? Some manuals, which I don't think I'm going to use, and nothing else. All right, let's get the box out of the way. So this is the Dell KM7321W mouse and keyboard combo. If you have a look at the back of it, comes with this plastic wrap, which I'm going to take off right now. And similarly, there is on the mouse itself, there is a little plastic bit to keep it separated. Let's have a quick look what's inside it. So on the inside of it, we have the mouse and the dongle that's supposed to be used. That's the Dell Universal dongle, standard USB, USB 2, I believe. And obviously the inside of it, these bits, as you have seen in my previous video, these are magnetic. So, and on the other end, we have 2 screws. So when you put them in, they do not need to click. They'll just magnetically attach each other. So if I just leave them there in place, boom, straight away in the batteries into the keyboard. Simple and straightforward, but the only mindful thing is you can't be near this thing. You have to be somewhere in the middle and then push them back. Similarly, on the other end, you got to push them in and then boom, pop in the cover, and your keyboard should now be ready. Let me turn it over. So this is the new Dell 7321W keyboard. How this is different from our previous keyboard that I have seen in one of my previous videos. So this is the keyboard that I had a video created before, about sometime last year, and this is the new video. You can see there is a full-size keypad on both of them, a full-size QWERTY keyboard on both of them. But what's different here is in the previous one we have little keys there and functions keys on the top, but missing these little bits here. So your print screen, your scroll lock, pause, break, all that kind of stuff, home insert keys and all that stuff, they come separate in this keyboard and give it a little bit more space. And more importantly, from my point of view, I'm using an application that actually requires a pause break. I know I can just, reconfigure one of these keys, but it would have been easier for me to just get a keyboard that just works. I got a dedicated key for that stuff, so I don't have to think about it. At the back of the keyboard, we do have the stands to lock them up and open it up. So if you want to get a little bit of elevated angle while using the keyboard, so that's That's how both the keyboards would look side by side. And if you look at it from here, you can see it's slightly raised. There is a button on the top to power it on, and similarly there is a button here which actually changes from the number one. It gives you the battery update once it connects. Number one gives you the connection to the dongle, the Dell USB dongle that we have seen before, which is this one. And then in addition, you can use two Bluetooth connections, and it will remember that with two different devices. So that means you can use this keyboard and mouse combo with up to 3 different devices, and just a matter of clicking this button and change between profiles one to the other. Yeah, so very simple and straightforward. And listen to this, how quiet and nice it is when you're typing on it. This is the device that is brand new, and at the same time, this is the old keyboard which I have been using for about a year and a half or so. Not much different, eh? It doesn't start making much noise. One of the small differences that I forgot to point out in my earlier review of the two keyboards side by side is in the old keyboard, basically the character set is all set with black keys, and the numpad is set with gray keys. Whereas in the new keyboard, the 7321W, we have the character set as black, the numpad as black, only the little home, insert, page up, page down, and the arrow keys are gray. Everything else is black. So again, it comes down to personal preference, whichever one you prefer. But again, other than that, both are very solid keyboards. So this is the mouse, and this is the AA battery. Very simple way, you just basically pop it in. It should pop and push it in. And the magnetic buttons, the things on the top should automatically pull them in. And look at this, how nicely it fits. At the back of the mouse, we have the button to turn it on and off. There is no light on it, except once it turns on and connects to the, again, USB dongle that I have on my computer. Similar to what we have on the keyboard, there is a little button there which helps you to switch between the profiles. So the first one being the dongle, the second one being the Bluetooth device 1 and Bluetooth device 2 once you set it up. And in order to pair them with a Bluetooth device, you basically hold down and until it starts blinking. Oops, I think I've missed it. And there you go. That's the pairing mode. So on the other side, we have the 2 buttons for back and forward, forward and back, and nothing on the top. The scroller wheel, very quiet. Left click, right click, very simple. And here is the same device from the other keyboard combo that I had from last year. And as you can see, I mean, here to the same one. So here it is making a little bit of noise, but doesn't any more than that starts annoying me. So again, personal preference. There you go. So this was a very quick overview of the Dell 7321KW keyboard mouse combo. And I hope you really liked it and found it useful. If you're looking to go and buy one of these strong keyboard mouse combo for yourself, for your work from home needs, you should definitely consider one of these keyboards and mouse. Totally thumbs up from that point of view. I'd like to thank you for viewing today's video, and please do subscribe because that certainly helps, and like the video because that does help for YouTube algorithm. Thank you so much. Until the next video, keep learning.